Okay, so this is a new feature or newer feature on Google, and it's specific to Calendar. It's adding appointment slots on Calendar. It's only for Google Education accounts. It's on your calendar. You make an event, click appointment slots, and then change settings as needed. I really see this being useful, like for conferences, or if we're going to need to be meeting with parents or students and signing up for times. So how do we do this? I kind of just gave you the quick version, but like let's actually see how we do this. So we need to create a new event, and let's say we want to make this like hello. Maybe this will be how we do open house this year. I'm really not sure, but with the option is here. So I'm gonna title it and then go appointment slots. And then I can change how long I want it to be. So if I'm like, oh, I only need like a 15-minute appointment slot, that's fine. And then you can click save, although I'm gonna go to more options. Something that's like a saying I've heard at a lot of Google conferences is gray is good. So if you ever see something in Google that's gray or kind of light, it's more options for you and you might get some really cool features out of that. So more options here. I can say, what is this time frame I want it to be from? What is the date range? Do I want slots with duration or just a single slot? Do I want this to repeat? Maybe I want this calendar event to happen and I want these appointment slots to be able to be added every week. So maybe it's on the Wednesday that we are going to have students, at least in the middle school, who are going to be fully virtual. Maybe that's a day we're wanting to meet with everyone. Maybe it's just going to be during like the homeroom time or a prep time or a something time this year, but the options are vast at this time. You can add a description here if you want, and then you can definitely save it to send it to specific guests. But here is where you get the calendar's appointment page. So when you click save, it'll also be there. But when I click on it, then they're going to see this. Now, I don't really have much for appointment slots really set up right now, but once I add those, they'll be able to sign up for this. And you can send this out to, like, say, parents or send this out to coworkers or colleagues or whichever. It's kind of a simple thing, but it's really cool. And I'm hoping it'll be useful to us, especially because it's a new tool. We don't necessarily have all the ideas of how to use it, but we can start sticking in our brain and start thinking of how can this be even more useful to us, especially when we can't be meeting face to face. This might be our method of being able to meet and line up so that everything's a little bit more organized. So I'm going to end there with this one and move on to the next section. I'll see you in the next video.